voting ends on Sunday, and with a little more than 2 days left, there is a constant stream of voters flowing in and out of dozens of polling places across western New York. We've seen it all week, and by the end of the weekend, some experts believe that nearly 50% of the vote for this year's election will have already been cast. That includes both early voting and absentee ballots. More than 22,000 people in Erie County voted early yesterday, and more than 115,000 people have voted since Saturday. 7 Eyewitness News reporter Ed Riley tells us more about this rush to vote.
Oh, it was longer earlier today, so I'm just happy everyone's voting.
37-degree temperatures and falling snow did not stop a constant flow of people from lining up to cast an early vote at the Cheektowaga Senior Center.
The early voting is letting people that worry about their jobs interfering with voting and this and that, they can slip in here and vote and be done with it.
So many people have taken advantage of early voting at Erie County's 37 locations that it is setting records.
Our turnout is one of the highest in the state. Percentage-wise, I think we are the highest.
Erie County has more registered Democrats than Republicans, and so far those Democrats are turning out at a 2-to-1 ratio.
We've had 4 straight days of 20,000 plus voters taking advantage of early voting.
But the Erie County Republican Committee said many Republicans are waiting until Tuesday, November 3rd, to cast votes.
Just because we have so many other avenues doesn't mean Election Day disappears. And there's a lot of people who have been voting for a long time at their local church or fire hall, and they want to continue to do that.
That is partly due to concerns expressed by President Trump about early and absentee voting.
I think we're going to see an extremely large Republican turnout on Tuesday, November 3rd, and that makes me feel very confident with these races.
A big key to Erie County's early voting success is thanks to a bipartisan effort between Democrat Elections Commissioner Jeremy Zellner and Republican Elections Commissioner Ralph Moore. Last year, the two commissioners secured $1 million in state funding, so several additional early voting sites could open in Erie County.
It's a great thing to have this voting ahead of time, and it's good for America.
One consequence of the high turnout is counting the results will take longer than usual on Election Day.
We're not allowed to open early voting results until 8 p.m. on election night.
The Erie County Board of Elections is now strongly advising anyone who has not mailed their absentee ballot to bring it in person to an early voting station, because the post office is warning that mail delivery is backed up 10 to 15 days. In Cheektowaga, Ed Riley, 7 Eyewitness News.